Morning.
How are you?
Let's just acknowledge the hat.
I like the hat, Tom. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
The lion's knit. That's handmade.
It is, yeah.
That's very nice.
Purchased from a fundraiser for animals in Grand Rapids at a pool tournament about 2 weeks ago.
Very good.
Best money you could have spent. That is so cool.
That's very nice.
Yes. So what is new?
All right. Well, brass rails sold.
Yeah.
Check.
Yeah, that was a 7 years of my life I don't want to do again. But I learned a lot. Got through COVID. Actually, that was the most fun part of it, was owning a bar during COVID, especially for us. I sold Rooney's back in 2019 to Mark Konopacki, so I don't have the sewer business anymore. And at the time, I sold Renovations Plus to one of my workers, Kevin.
Okay.
But in the years of COVID, he did not unfortunately survive, so I got the business back.
Okay.
And so when I sold the rail, I started it back up, and now here we are, getting back going. Fortunately, I got about 2/3 of my crew back that I had, because I employed them for a good 10, 12 years of their lives. One crew member bought my old house, one bought my old building on Francis, so I mean, we're just kind of we're kind of all linked, you know.
All in the family.
Now, I know you're a longtime member, very active in the JCCA. I want to talk about the JCCA a little bit. Talk a little bit about what its purpose is and maybe some of the benefits that you and your companies have found from it over the years.
Yeah, so lots of times when I talk to business owners, they are stuck on the idea that, especially if they have a commercial space or a retail space, that if they are open, business will come. It's not how it goes.
Right.
And the reason they fail, not all of them, but the reason most businesses fail is because they don't know how to network or reach out. They don't understand the aspect of it. So I'm 36 now. When I was 25, I was in the Jackson Young JYP group, and then I somehow got to be on the cover of the 30 Under 30.
Nice.
And from that, I opened my doors to all this networking. And so Ted Christoff first hired me for a job and then brought me and sponsored me in JCCA. Being a young man, I saw all the owners of Bengal, Mercer, McDonald, all these large companies, and I could see that if you meet them and talk to them, you'll get work. And it's very subtle, it's very slow, but JCCA is this group of contractors, subcontractors, and services that all help each other, including JTV. We're all part of it. But I think what people need to realize is it doesn't matter if you're an insurance company, you give massages, or you sell some kind of fiber cloth. You should join a group and we can all work together. And that's what JCCA is.
And there's an intentional effort to work with members of the group.
It is.
Absolutely.
So just for those that might not know, that acronym JCCA is the Jackson Commercial Contractors Association. And we're a roll up the sleeves and get it done community, and I think there are a lot of people out there that could benefit from this type of networking and camaraderie.
I'll tell you the biggest thing I noticed in every networking group I'm part of, which is a lot of them, is that when I joined 10 years ago, it was all men. And now it's 50-50.
Yeah. Wow.
Every single group I'm part of is 50-50. The female aspect of networking and business professionals has grown. And I will say, if you are not in a group with 50-50, you're not going to grow as fast. Men can do business together, but you have to have the other aspect because females see it differently. So I think that whether it's my B&I group, whether it's the Chamber, Home Builders Association, or Jackson Commercial Contractors, we have grown significantly with the female population, and because of that, I think our money is being spent a lot better.
If someone's interested in joining the JCCA, how easy is it?
As easy as coming to a meeting. We have a meeting on Wednesday of this week, 5 o'clock at the Cascades Manor House. Angela is at the door. She's our director. Just talk to her, or if you see me, don't be shy. Yeah, it's a great group.
Cool.
Tom, you're pretty active on social media, and I really appreciate recently you shared a very positive post about Jackson. You're born and raised here. You've built and sold businesses, and you're here still serving. Talk to us a little bit about what Jackson is now and what that means to you.
Yep. Jackson is easy to do business in. We have lots of money here. There's a great family base, all the way from church up to business. I mean, it's a very thriving community. There's service clubs. I'm part of Rotary. There's other ones, obviously Kiwanis and Lions are very, the Exchange Club, they're all very beneficial to Jackson. But the biggest thing is get involved. And if you don't like something, stop complaining. And that's the biggest problem we have, is people complain constantly.
So stop complaining and do what?
help your community grow.
Yes.
Volunteer, do something, and if you don't like the way your neighborhood's going, then actively change it. But our city's great to work with, and the county, honestly.
Yeah.
But I just think that there's so much positivity in our city in the right circles that if you find those right circles, you're just going to grow. So I think that the community is going to, 10 years from now, we will not recognize what this place looks like.
Yeah, and I think we can almost say that now about 10 years
ago.
Yeah.
The funny thing is the ones resisting the growth are the biggest complainers.
It's true.
And I don't understand the resistance to the growth because we need more. And it's really going to...
Tom, frankly, those are the people that aren't spending their money local anyways,
That's true.
to be honest with you. So we really need to shift those folks and actually let them understand. But I think a lot of the naysayers are non-participants.
Yep.
I think there's a lot of positive vibes. And I think companies like yours who have stayed in here and been here, and same as myself, I think we're just going to keep on growing.
For sure.
So
yeah, it's a great place, and great place to raise a family. And I know you got a little one that's keeping you pretty busy.
he turned 7 yesterday or Saturday.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
nice.
that's
Happy
a lot of
birthday.
activity.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, he's a great kid.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So did you guys have a good Christmas?
We did. We stayed local, didn't do a whole lot of traveling. But what's funny is when we talk about things that need to come back, the Westwood Mall.
Yeah.
So if you're a single parent in this town, and I put a post about this on there, you could take a $20 bill to the Westwood Mall and spend 2 hours right now if you have a kid. They have indoor drifting course, remote control.
Oh, fun.
They have a bounce house place. They have an arcade, and then they have all kinds of like little free machines. But
In the hippo.
I want the hippo.
and the
I was
hippo.
thinking
No.
about the hippo last week.
I have dibs on the hippo.
Something's going to happen, and
Yeah.
then no one's going to see the hippo ever again. We should go talk to mall management.
Yeah.
But no, I think there's a lot of little corners of this community that
For sure.
people don't realize.
Yeah, absolutely.
You do a great job supporting the community. How can the community best support you and Renovations Plus?
Yep. All right. So my company, Renovations Plus, quick little minute. We are the company that does the odd jobs.
Okay.
Contractors of a certain level don't do little jobs. They'll want the larger jobs. We'll do anything from $100 up to $20,000. We don't care. We'll come help you move a refrigerator out of your place. We'll do a moving job. We'll fix a pump that's leaking. We'll do all those things, all the way up to installing windows, drywall. We're doing a lot of work with Habitat right now.
Nice.
I got very lucky that Sheila and them picked us for 6
great.
projects. We have 4 out of 6 done, and we have 2 more going. But we work with whatever community leaders, and we're easy to work with. I mean, I'll come out. You're always going to see me, and I do most of the work myself, along with my crew.
Yeah.
So
Great.
Nice.
Well, Tom, we wish you and your company a happy 2025. I know we'll see you around the community at events and such. Have a great year.
yeah, thank you.
Appreciate it. Tom Rooney, the owner of Renovations Plus. More of the show right after this. Stay with us.